The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And once again, it's Scatterbury. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
First down, here's Scatterbury. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. 60, 19, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Dart. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Lightning, 18.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 54 yards on the ground.
First down. I'll pick up on the play of 54 yards. First down, New York.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
It looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun, Dart.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Dart going to give the Scatterbo.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Lightning, 18. Buffalo, 18. Warriors, 70. 79, Bronco. 70 Rangers, 70.
To throw, Dart. He'll take this out to Scatterbo.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scatteroo. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Daniels. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Let go.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Williams. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. We'll get this to Scatteroo. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. To throw now, Dart. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And they'll go on the ground. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Titan. 19. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty Lord Power Ranger.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
60 Maverick.
To throw is Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Brings up third and 2.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Ready, ready?
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side of his Galileo. That's Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And his offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good, and that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people call them natural screens, but this was well defense, and they stopped him for just a short gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play fake, and now it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To throw is Dart. That's complete to his running back, Scatterboo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18
to the air, Dart has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
It's a gain of 10. And the Giants first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Commanders
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. And there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Throwing his dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
there to grab it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
70 Lions.
Williams being motion left. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Scatteroo going to run it out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Broncos.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
But we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. They'll go. Here's Dart. That's to his running back, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Go!
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Throwing now is Daniels.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Here's Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action now. Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's Daniels. A throw left side, hauled in by Lane. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
Now Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Warriors 17.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Giants' 19-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Viking 18.
To the air goes Daniels. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or really something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
A gain of 32 that time. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take over.
An inside run with Scatterby. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 Rod. 18 Cotton. Cougar 19. What's the back on this play? What's the back on this play? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
And that is incomplete.
force bearing down on him there. He cannot hang on. It's third down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, here we go.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Cougar 19.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on third down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Come on, come on.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Warriors 70. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Washington, first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
4 yards.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Ready. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Take off.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 19, Lion. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on a deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, right here. 18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal, 18, Cardinal. No.
To throw, Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain there of 21 yards. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Throwing his Dart. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Back to 60, back to 60.
To the air, Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He connects with Hyatt. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
70 range. Motion. 19.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Giants, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans.